What's up, guys? Bang, bang. It is lunch money time. We are coming to you fast and quick because while everyone is trying to get rich on Wall Street, we are just trying to get our lunch money right. Duh. I said it wrong, but whatever. We got to keep going because we only got 8 minutes here. Don't forget that BlockFi is now the sponsor of Lunch Money. Go to BlockFi.com/Pomp, BlockFi.com/Pomp. Go get an interest-bearing account where you can earn up to 8.6% APY or go sign up for the credit card. It's coming soon. BlockFi.com/Pomp.
I know what you guys are going to say, which is that this looks like it was filmed with a potato, because it basically was. Okay, Stripe.
I got the nice camera. I didn't hook it up. Whatever. Let's keep going.
Stripe has raised a $600 million Series H funding round that boosts its valuation to $95 billion. Next to Robinhood, the fintech company remains one of the largest private unicorns yet to make a highly anticipated Wall Street debut. Do we think they're going public anytime soon? Do we think Elon, who invested $2 million in the $20 million?
So,
anyway,
hold on.
Go on.
Elon and a bunch of other people invested $2 million at a $20 million valuation years ago. I believe that Stripe is undervalued at $95 billion. I think they will be worth way more of that in the future. They probably are worth more than that right now. But at the same time, I also believe that this shows just what the appetite is for digital finance technologies. Bitcoin at $1 trillion, Stripe at $95 billion. I think Bitcoin's undervalued. I think Stripe's undervalued. The world is going to get disrupted by these digital technologies. So buckle up. That's what's going to happen. I do think that they will go public at some time. I don't think it's in the short term. And the reason is because they have access to capital. Why would they want to be a public company if they have access to capital in the private markets?
You know who else is undervalued? The profile. It should be a $100 billion business. Okay. Dozens of cities are offering up to $16,000 in cash incentives, home buying allowances, tax credits, and money toward local goods and services in hopes of enticing pandemic movers to relocate there. And now there's this directory called MakeMyMove.com that helps connect remote workers with such offers around the country. You know, I was actually thinking about this and I wanted to get your take. You know, all these like influencers who used to travel the world and be nomadic? During a pandemic, like, what do they do? What do you do? How do you find work? I guess this is
you change your background wherever. This is our wall, but if we had a background screen back there, then you could change it, and then you could be like, we're in Bali, and then you change it, you're like, now we're in Mexico. Then you change it, you're like, now we're in Nigeria. It's amazing. Next.
Yeah, but I think it's cool. Baltimore, Maryland is offering this. All right. Google announced that it will cut Google Play App Store fees to 15% on the first $1 million a developer makes on Google Store per year, starting on July 1st. After developers cross the $1 million in sales a year, Google will charge developers its standard 30% fee for in-app purchases and downloads. God, 30% is a lot of percent! But 15%, I guess, they cut it in half or something for the first $1 million. My God.
They're
so
trying
you're a
to
developer
with
Apple?
You got to pay a lot. It's all nonsense. There should be a free market. They should allow everyone to compete. And if they do that, price pressure is going to go down.
Do you see my cheekbones? They
all
look
right,
really
next,
good.
next.
Okay. Fewer kids are going to college because they say that it costs too damn much. A growing number of would-be graduates are opting out of college.
Basically, the only point to go to college at this point is either if you're in a field where you absolutely need the certification, like if you want to be a doctor, if you want to be a lawyer or whatever, or two is if you want to go party and get a social experience. Other than that, there's absolutely no reason to go to college.
The costs keep rising, yet you're staying at home.
Why would you not raise prices if you had a line out the door and every time you raised prices, the line got longer? Of course they're going to keep raising prices.
Well, yeah, but during a pandemic, you can take all your classes freaking online.
The fact that they're still charging the same amount of money for the Zoom meetings,
if not more,
rather than the in-person ones, is exactly why it's a charade. Next.
Okay. Speaking of college, a 12-year-old prodigy is off to college. Elena Wicker of Arizona has already completed high school through at-home schooling. She's going to Arizona State. She plans to major in astronomical and planetary sciences and chemistry. Her passion for building started as an infant with Legos. Her hope is to land a job at NASA when she's 16.
I love smart people. You know why? Because smart people do smart things. They solve problems, they're innovative, and they end up pushing the pace of progress and innovation. This kid sounds like a genius.
Look at what she said. She said, it doesn't matter what your age or what you're planning to do. Go for a dream and then accomplish it. She sounds like a little savage. Also, the fact that she was homeschooled and then went off to college at age 12, how wild is that?
You'll love to see it. Next, let's go. We got 3 minutes left.
It's Ask Lunch Money time. Hashtag AskLM in the comments below. Okay, Brian asks, do you guys believe that someday centralized banks like JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, and Bank of America will sell cryptos directly to their clients like Robinhood and PayPal?
Yes, absolutely. That's going to happen in the next 18 months.
Wait, what?
I bet you they're already working on it. They're trying to figure out how can they be part of the marketplace? How can they be part of it? The big question is, are they going to build the internal capabilities to do this, or are they going to actually end up just buying some of these people? Like Coinbase is somewhat like a bank, right? It's an exchange or whatever. BlockFi is somewhat like a bank. Like, do these guys try to come in and buy it, or do they instead try to just play the game? Somebody like a JP Morgan is probably a little bit more likely to do it than a Goldman Sachs, who's more of like a trading and investment bank type firm. But absolutely, there's going to be large financial institutions that want in on the game. They ain't going to let everyone else get rich while they're just sitting there.
Moist update.
Moist, what are you doing?
24. He's getting rowdy. Day 24. Yesterday was day 23. My comment is getting deleted again. 2. Okay. Thanks for the advice. I've been myself in these comments and it's worked pretty well so far. Since you didn't ask a question today, I take it I should ask another. I have 2. Have y'all heard of the Wim Hof breathing technique? And if so, what do you think of it? And Pomp, do you prefer a paper wrap or a tobacco wrap? Moist.
What do you think about Wim Hof?
Wim Hof, I don't do it, but I do believe in breathing properly. That's why I do yoga.
What does yoga got to do with breathing?
It's all about breathing.
Sounds stupid. Yoga sounds like you just keep doing pretzel work on the floor. No problem.
You can't even move your foot.
That's why it's stupid, because I can't do it. If I could do it, then it would be smart. But if I can't do it, it's stupid.
What else?
I actually believe in the breathing. But I do think that you got to have like a guide to help you do it. And also I believe in cold showers and in like the back and forth hot to cold thing or whatever. So I think Wim Hof's onto something there. And he's just proven that you have better control of your body than most people think. In terms of paper wrap or tobacco wrap, do you know what he's referencing?
I think so.
What? Tell us.
I don't know. Something about smoking.
Oh, you're a genius. What kind of smoking?
Marijuana.
You said that shit like a cop. You look like a cop saying that stuff. Damn.
I think that's what. I don't know for sure.
Hey man, I'm an equal opportunist. No worries. No worries.
All right. A twist, moist twist.
Tobacco. You got what?
Moist twist. Gabriella said, I'm still waiting for Moist to find me on Twitter.
No. She said, I'd love to visit Italy one day. I'm also trying to learn Italian at my own pace. For Latin American destinations, you guys should check out El Salvador, especially now that the country is going through such historical changes. On another note, I'm still waiting for Moist to find me on Twitter. I gave you all the details you needed to find me, Moist, but I can't do all the work. Go back to my comment on the video from last Thursday. Damn, Gabriella. Chill out. Gabriella, do you like paper or do you like tobacco wraps? How about that? Moist, let's get to the real hard questions right now. Here's my question for Moist, because I have to jump on a meeting and I'm going to be late. Moist, if given the choice, what flavor or color Gatorade? Don't mess it up, big dog.
He has a hot take with this.
Don't mess this up. What flavor or color Gatorade? If you'd mess it up, we're going to have problems, but tobacco wraps, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.